Yeah, they said, what you say is going to be the next Singapore? You feel like it's going to be the next Singapore of...
Because of the crypto hype, and foreign investors are going to be here. They got the beach line. It's prime for investing anyway. It's already developed, but yeah, I think it's going to be the next Singapore.
That's what's up, man.
It's a McDonald's payment.
Yeah.
Right on.
Hanging out with the one and only Philly Dom. I'm out here in El Salvador.
El Salvador.
Yes. I'm out here with my boy Ray.
That's right.
You might know him from the other day. He was in last night. He was in a video. Last night, a live video, and he's talking about Bitcoin. You guys wanted to hear more of the Bitcoin YouTube champ. So now he's going to explain some stuff about Bitcoins. The floor is yours, my buddy.
Today, I'm going to try to focus on retail payments with Bitcoin. And we've got McDonald's a few blocks up. So we're going to go up there, and I'm going to use Philly here as, kind of a new Bitcoin user. And I'll transfer some Bitcoin into his wallet, or he can buy it off me. We'll work that out. But then we can go to McDonald's and we can buy our food using Bitcoin. So that's the idea to get things started.
Okay, and that's what we're going to do right now. So come with us.
All right.
How long you've been in Bitcoin for? How long have you had?
I started about 8 years ago.
Okay.
I'm from the U.S., so I started on Coinbase, and Coinbase is an exchange. I like to joke that Coinbase doesn't have any Bitcoin at all.
Okay.
What they do is they take your money and they show you a balance in Bitcoin, but when you're looking at that balance, that's not even Bitcoin. That's just a note, like an IOU from Coinbase.
Okay.
It's not until you hit withdraw, and so you hit withdraw, you keep the Bitcoin in your own private wallet.
Yes.
And then from there you can spend it, you can hold it. A lot of users get it wrong. They just hold it on Coinbase.
Why do they hold it on Coinbase? Why do they do that?
It's just easy. I guess. It's easy to give Coinbase money, to see a little number on the screen, and then you can forget about it. Some people don't look again for years. Other people might check the balance every day and follow the value going up and down.
Okay.
But really, there's no Bitcoin there. It's kind of like when you go on your banking website and it says that you have $100 in your account. That's not $100.
Okay.
That's not the same as $100 in your wallet. It's only because you trust your bank to change it in. We're walking between some cars. Talking about these cars parked on the
go this way? Look at this, guys.
So in El Salvador, it's not like the U.S. Cars can just park on the sidewalk, and a lot of businesses don't have room for parking. So right now, we either have to walk on the street or looks like there's some room on the left. But sometimes the cars park all the way up.
And we're having a little trouble here. Hold on. Okay.
It's a good thing I'm such a little guy, you know.
Yeah.
Squeeze right
yeah, he's
through.
a little guy.
Yeah, no problem. I forget where we were.
You said Coinbase.
So we talked about Coinbase.
Look at this. Hold on, not to stop you. This was meant to happen today. Look. What is the chances of that?
Sticker.
What are the chances of that? Like.
Yeah, it's like a drain pipe.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so we're gonna go to McDonald's and spend some Bitcoin, but you can't tell. Oh, I think it was the trust that I was talking about. You have to trust that Coinbase will give you real Bitcoin later.
Okay.
But if they get a government subpoena, or something changes, like they get hacked, or the CEO decides to run away with all the money, get stolen.
He can do it. Could he do it?
Yeah, they could do that, and then when you go to make a withdrawal, usually it's right after reading a news article about a hack, and that withdrawals will be disabled.
Wow. Okay.
But that's not Bitcoin.
That's not Bitcoin.
We are so spoiled. As an American, banks have always worked perfect for me my whole life. Always been able to trust opening a savings account, checking account. The money's always there. I read in the history books that there's a run on the bank.
Okay.
But it's never happened to me. It's
Okay.
just something fictitious. Oh, we're at the mall. Why don't we withdraw some cash with Bitcoin?
Let me see you do it. Let's go do it.
Show the mall that we're at.
Yeah, we at the, what is it called? The Bamboo Center Mall.
Bamboo Center Mall, yeah.
Yes. We going in.
So in here we've got a Bitcoin ATM.
Uh-huh.
The brand is Chivo.
So let's, hold on for a second. Tell them again. It's a Bitcoin ATM.
ATM. The brand is Chivo, and the government kind of sponsors this brand, and it's a suite of products. Chivo doesn't mean just one thing. So when I show you the Chivo ATM, don't think this is all of Chivo. This is one little part of Chivo.
So we walking towards the ATM right now, guys. We're inside. Here you go.
Yep. So the ATM is right down there. You can just look at that blue light. It says Chivo.
Right there.
That
Yeah.
thing is full of money, and we're gonna give it some Bitcoin and get it out. One problem with it is sometimes it makes you wait for a blockchain confirmation, which can be 10 minutes. They had that turned off the first week I was here for transactions $80 and under. This lady works for Chivo.
Chivo, how you doing,
I saw you
Chivo?
this morning.
Yeah. So you work for Chivo.
See, look at her shirt.
Chivo, look at
Look at her
this.
shirt.
Chivo. It's gonna be the thumbnail. Wow.
So you can see the machine over
There you
here.
go. Boom.
So this is allows you to buy Bitcoins, withdraw cash. The redeem button is for the blockchain confirmations. So the reason you need the redeem is we're going to start a transaction. We might have to wait 10 minutes for the transaction to complete, and then we'll come back and redeem. So I'm going to withdraw cash,
Okay.
and
I'm not gonna look at your pen. That's
Yep.
the.
it has some security. So we're going to send it my phone number, which if you want to call me here in El Salvador, I'll tell you my phone number.
I'm gonna tell you right on.
If I can find it. Okay, my phone number is 7867
Okay, here you go. Tell it to him.
4027.
That's his phone number.
27.
I'm gonna show it to him. It's okay.
78674027.
You don't mind if they see
No
it?
problem, no
Okay.
problem. But I won't answer the call if you call me
Yeah.
or text me. Maybe a text.
But calls, he's not gonna answer that.
So
Okay.
they'll send you a typical ATM verification, 11954, and this is a short duration. So look at all this money I could get out of here. I'm gonna try $80 because before it was giving me 80 instantly with no blockchain confirmation. Show them that. So with this barcode, you can zoom out a little. One of you could send money to me right now. You could, see this barcode if we were live and fund it.
There, go get the barcode.
And I wouldn't expect you to do that. So I'm going to scan this on my wallet.
See it?
And I'm using a mycelium wallet. You can see $80.18, 42 cents in fees, and secret code.
Yeah, we don't let them. Don't let them see the code.
Now look at this, no server connection. So
Is your Wi-Fi working or?
no, I was at the Wi-Fi at the hostel, so I'm getting on the. You can show this. So this is when I'm at the hostel, and this is when I'm on the road here. So let me try this again.
So definitely it'll go through this time.
Okay, so you can see that I just sent $80 and there's 0 confirmations.
Right there.
And it's waiting. Oh, it just got it.
I got it.
So it's going to send me the money. Thank you. Please take your receipt. Oh, the money's probably more important.
That's the money.
There's the money.
There's the money right there.
All right, $80
$80
US.
US. They use US dollars
And
in El Salvador. People that know that. Yeah.
There's the receipt. And then while we're here, you can see a record. I got to El Salvador on the 3rd, so this is all the money. This is the money I spent when I got off the plane, and these are some small charges. This was me paying for my hostel. This is me sending some money to my buddies, withdrawing some more cash. And then there's different brands of wallets. I also spent money from Phoenix and Mun, which we'll talk about later at McDonald's.
Okay. All right, then. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye. We get one more. Let me get one more view of you.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, so we on our way to McDonald's, guys.
McDonald's is about 2 blocks away.
2 blocks away. Half a block, whatever you want. It's right there. And once again, we're in the Bamboo Center.
It's one of the malls in El Salvador. There's about 10 malls down here. They're beautiful, safe malls. And this particular one, it's a smaller mall, but it's in a very rich neighborhood. Very safe, very nice stores. We're right near the presidential palace.
Yeah, close, very close by the presidential palace.
If we go around that corner, I think we'll see McDonald's.
Yeah, it's right around that corner. Look at the school buses they use. Yeah. They waving.
Just in the front.
Yeah. They didn't switch over their bus system yet. Only if you're taking a bus like far.
Uh-huh.
But their local buses are all school buses.
Yeah.
But like Ray said, this is a nice area. It's Zona Rosa. San Benito, Zona Rosa area.
Yep. I see the golden arches up there.
Oh, we making it.
Around the corner.
We there.
They're gonna get bigger. I'm hungry too. I need a Big Mac.
Get a Big Mac, a
I'm
Big Mac
missing-
attack.
Missing the America, USA.
Yeah. That's one thing when you go abroad, people are like, oh, Philly, why you always eat McDonald's? When you go abroad, you miss, people can say whatever they want, but when you travel abroad, you miss your country, you miss certain things about it.
Mm-hmm.
And McDonald's is always a universal, no matter where you go. So it's definitely worth it. But it's my first time in history to get McDonald's with Bitcoin. This is definitely different. This is definitely different right here.
So at McDonald's, you know, they don't want to wait for the old Bitcoin network to confirm transactions. It can take like a half an hour in some cases. I was at the department store last night. I had to wait 39 minutes from when I paid my Bitcoin.
39 minutes?
Before they would give me my item. I was buying a USB cell charger. Here we are, McDonald's.
McDonald's.
It's a beautiful sign. Look at that.
Look at that, right there.
Look how big this place is.
Humongous.
We're gonna drive through. So anyway, McDonald's, they don't want to wait 39 minutes because then your Big Mac will be cold. So there's a layer 2 network that goes on top of Bitcoin called Lightning.
Lightning, okay.
And Lightning pays instantly. I've got some
Hold on, let him show us.
drops over here.
You might have to do it out here for a second because of the noise in there.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the lightning.
We'll
We'll stay here for a moment.
Uno minutos.
Okay, thank you very much.
You got to talk something here.
So I've got some different wallets on my phone. You don't want to typically just tell Coinbase, who's holding your Bitcoin, to send to a cash machine like that. Their app's not going to take a picture of the barcode. It's not going to adjust the funds like it did back there. And same with McDonald's. And you don't want to be waiting for all those confirmations. And Coinbase doesn't even support Lightning. So what you do is you get a Lightning wallet that supports that protocol. You transfer some money from your Bitcoin wallet or from Coinbase into Lightning. And then once it's in Lightning and it's gone through all the confirmations, the half an hour of waiting, you can spend it instantly. And we'll see in a moment that we'll scan the Bitcoin code, the Lightning code, and then within like less than 5 seconds, it'll spit out the receipt and the food's on its way.
Wow.
Let's try it out.
Okay.
We're gonna order some food, and I can't speak Spanish, so we're gonna eat here. And I'm gonna order a little bit, and then Philly can make the next order, but we'll set him up with his wallet, and we'll show you guys how that's done. So I'm gonna get something small. Guess that's not small. I'll get some chicken nuggets. Okay, so we got the chicken nuggets, and I gotta have my drink. And gonna have some barbecue sauce. And how do we get out of here? I wanted barbecue. Okay, 10 piece. So medium fries. And gotta have my Coke. Okay, so it's harder to select your order than it is to pay in Bitcoin, as we'll see in a moment. So we're gonna hit pay. And we're going to proceed to check out. We're going to pay here. Yeah, Bitcoin was on that button. Payment with Bitcoin. And what they mean is payment with Lightning. So I'm going to collect my food. And then show them this Lightning invoice. Show them my phone. So I'm going to unlock my phone. And then I'm going to open my Lightning app. And I'm going to go to send, take a picture, and let's see, come on baby.
Come on.
There it goes. And so now it's telling me how much I'm going to send up here, and I go ahead and send it. $5.
$5.
So it just minused it, and you can see that they processed it. And they're going to give me a receipt.
Processing payment bill.
And it usually takes about 4 seconds. There we go. And on the receipt is Bitcoin.
Wow.
So I'll be waiting for my nuggets, my Bitcoin nuggets.
Wow.
So let's strum around the store a little bit.
We're going to walk around a little bit, let you see what's going on.
So they have desserts.
Yeah.
And maybe lattes.
A little bit of everything here. Right here.
Set up Philly's wallet.
Yeah.
Have some nuggets first.
Okay.
And we'll be back in a few minutes.
Yes, we will. So now we're waiting for his food. He's number, so you see, 5428. We're waiting for the chicken nuggets. The chicken nuggets. I must say, this is a well-run McDonald's.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Very well run.
Yeah, very well-run McDonald's. Uh-oh, here it comes.
Well attended too.
Gracias. That's not you? Oh, that's not us. Okay. That's not, I thought it was us. This is us right here. I thought that one was us. This is us right here. That's right here.
Show them the menu, because not everybody knows the El Salvador.
This is El Salvador menu right
They got
here.
some pollo, chicken. I don't know what a res is.
A rest, maybe a wrap.
And then 3 quesos is 3 cheeses.
Okay.
Pico is the chopped vegetables and
Yeah.
peppers. And
The Big Mac. The Mac Attack.
There's a really good one over there, the Magnifica. It's like magnificent.
Yeah,
It's got all the good veggies on it. Right next to the Big Mac.
Wow. Oh. Muchas gracias. Yeah.
I got a little trick for my fries.
Okay, how you doing? How you
Nobody
doing?
knows this trick.
See what you gonna do? Oh, smart.
There we go. A little ketchup on the fries. And then we're gonna get some Coke. Just like back home. Show them the different flavors though. There's
Coke.
there's grape.
Great.
That's one of my favorites.
And this is.
That's just sparkling mineral water. I believe.
Wow.
I
Wow.
forgot the ice, but that just means more Coke.
More Coke for you. Not that other Coke, guys. More Coca-Cola.
That was last night.
That's like more Coke for you. Now you guys see the money right here that I'm gonna give to Ray, and then he's gonna convert it.
I'll be the Bitcoin smuggler. He's gonna buy some Bitcoin off me. Look at the damage we did here on our lunch.
Look at that.
All right. So how much you got there?
Okay, we got
What are you trying to buy with
6.
Bitcoin?
I'm gonna buy Big Mac meal, a Big Mac meal, just because that's like a staple McDonald's meal that everybody knows about.
All right.
So it's
So in order for me to send you any Bitcoin, you need a wallet.
Okay.
And you get those off the Google Play Store. Actually, you don't have phone access right now, right?
I do.
Wi-Fi?
Yeah, I have that Wi-Fi
Perfect.
because I uploaded a whole bunch of videos here.
And
Yeah.
yours is Android. If it's iPhone, we can
Yeah.
also do it. Because a lot of your viewers will have the iPhone.
Okay.
So just pull up the Google Play Store and search for Bitcoin Lightning Wallet. Okay, so the brand I like to use is MUUN. You can use any brand you want.
Okay.
He already downloaded it, so let's
Yeah.
open it.
We open it.
Now maybe I gave you a penny or something last week.
Yeah, we did something and I'll send it right back to you.
We both stay in the same hostel, and there's tons of travelers.
I
And
shouldn't show my pin.
oh yeah, let's take the pin off there.
Okay.
Very secret pin. Okay, he's got 72 cents in his account, so that's pretty slick.
Okay.
So how much would you like to? How much Bitcoin do you want to buy so you can make your purchase up there?
I think $5. I mean,
I would leave yourself like an extra $2 of room.
let's say $7.
It's kind of like if it takes 5 gallons of gas to get from city A to city B, you don't put in exactly 5 gallons, because if you get pulled over along the way, you can come up short.
So I'll put
So
7
you're going to
in.
receive.
Receive.
Okay, so go ahead and give me $7 of
Okay.
your hard-earned cash. So this is probably an illegal transaction here, because the IRS is wondering how I got that income selling Bitcoin. We can tell if the IRS is watching, it's a prop. It's my money anyway. So you're going to click on this Lightning. You're going to receive Lightning. That's the fast version of it. And then I've got my phone over here. So I'm going to pull up my wallet. Trying to hold the camera So I've got, you can see I've got $277 in my wallet, and I'm going to send him this Lightning. So what I do is I hit send, and I hit take a picture of his barcode, and then I'm going to scan it. We've got 3 devices that we're holding, and then 7 USD is
Yes.
what I want to send him, and I'll confirm. And then this app makes me write a note, so I'm just going to say that he is the gangster, the original gangster,
gangster.
and we're going to send it over. $7 to Mr. OG. And oh, get your pen again.
Okay. Top secret.
And now click the back button.
Why do you have to click the back one?
Because you want to get back on that main screen.
Oh, so not even Bitcoin, just the back one.
Yeah. And then there's his new balance, $7.72. So this is how you fund a Lightning wallet or a Bitcoin wallet. Let's say that.
What are these numbers up top? What does that mean?
So those are just a different counting system.
Okay.
So this amount of Bitcoin is worth this amount of dollars. So he has, think of them like pennies. He has 18,011 pennies in the Bitcoin system. And if it was a foreign money, you know, like say it was Spanish pennies or Russian pennies or something, that's going to add up. 18,000 of those add up to $7.72 US. Now tomorrow, you'll have exactly 18,011. Well, you're going to spend some at McDonald's here, but that won't change.
Left.
That number of BTC is not going to change from day to day or hour to hour. But the exchange rate versus USD does change. So if people out there in the market think that BTC is worth less, then it might only say $7 tomorrow. If they think it's worth more, it might say $8 tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's the conversion between the two numbers.
Oh, okay. Very interesting.
Yep. So you've got some wallet, some money in your wallet. I've got some cash here, which I'm going to put in my wallet, my cash wallet, and then you probably know how to just run up there. So I'm going to try to be silent. And you know, this is first time user. Let's practice though before you run up there. So when it comes time, when they show you the barcode, hit send. Go ahead and practice.
Send.
And that's going to give you this barcode button. You're going to send to a barcode.
Can I touch it?
Yep, and it's going to want access to your camera if it doesn't have it already. Okay. And then when you see that that barcode, hold it really still, but keep it moving. Always kind of keep it in the frame and moving, but very, very still.
Okay.
Let's give it a shot.
See what we do.
I'll film you. So I'm going to grab my money off the table. I'm going to put my mask on. Hold that for a second.
He's grabbing he's putting his mask on.
You want your mask?
Yeah, let me put my mask on too.
All right. Billy's going to go spend some Bitcoin.
First time ever in history. First time ever. First time ever. That's a Bitcoin.
Go ahead.
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, yeah, how fitting. The ad.
English.
Mr. Ice. Alright. So he clicked pay order and proceed to checkout.
Okay.
Oh, I should be silent. Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
Okay.
And then look at that symbol there. Bitcoin symbol.
Bitcoin.
Pay with Bitcoin.
Like myself.
it should give you a list of who's going to bring the food out. Then you can say, I wanted to bring it to my table, you know, if you know who's coming.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be handy?
That would be handy.
Very slow. Bring it back. Yep. And then just go real slow. Oh, you got it.
I'm a natural.
You got it.
I'm a natural.
Okay.
Okay, send.
So it says processed, I believe.
I gotta say send.
Oh, yeah, send.
Wow.
Oh, look at that. And
First
then
time
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004,
When I'm supposed to send
1005.
it? Oh, no.
Look at that, receipt popping.
First time ever, guys. My first Bitcoin purchase in history. I made history. First Bitcoin purchase.
Oh, show them your receipt on your phone. So hit that up arrow.
Okay.
And hey, I thought you said it's your first in history.
Oh, that
You
was
paid. You were paid. Oh, you sent 10 cents back on January 6th. That
That's
must
right.
be when we got the wallet.
Yeah, when we practiced it.
And this was me sending him the cash.
Yeah.
And there's a McDonald's payment.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, guys. History has been made in El Salvador.
And purchased meal there.
Yeah.
Now, if I was watching, I'd be asking, well, wait a minute. We started with US dollars.
Yeah.
And then we did Bitcoin. So how is that any different? But, you know, I got my Bitcoin from 8 years ago. And it is different.
It's definitely different. It felt different.
Yeah.
It felt different.
I want to talk about, you know, why would you pay for McDonald's with Bitcoin? It might seem like a dumb question, but, you know, we had the cash there. We could have just walked up and paid the cash to save the hassle of the Bitcoin and the app and all of that. What I would say is if you're the kind of person that works half a week or whatever duration, then payday comes and you get your money and you spend it all down to zero. Bitcoin's not going to help you. Basically, when you're spending money in that way without saving it, you just want to use whatever currency is available to you, whatever's easiest. So if your country happens to be the USA or El Salvador, you do that in US dollars. You do your work, you get your money, you spend it, it's gone. And really Bitcoin, if that's your scenario, you only want Bitcoin for buying things online. And most online services don't even accept Bitcoin.
Okay.
So you've got your Visa, MasterCard, those type of things, and you work with a bank. But if you want to buy something online that can't be bought with that stuff, you know, I don't know if it's drugs or sex or what it is, but there's certain things that can't be bought. So, you know, that would be the limited use of Bitcoin if you're the kind of person that doesn't save your money.
Okay.
I've been using Bitcoin for 8 years, and I remember around 7 years ago, Bitcoin was $200 per Bitcoin.
Okay.
So I put in $50. I got a quarter of a Bitcoin, and earlier we saw those zeros in Philly Don's wallet. You know, a quarter of Bitcoin will be 0.25, and today that's worth about $10,000.
Oh, wow.
US. So my $50, if I save it for 7 years, it becomes $10,000.
$10,000. Okay.
Some of this. One thing, this is a very safe neighborhood, but there's a little bit of smog.
In the air.
Yeah. So if you're a saver, there's various places to save your money. So you can save your money in cash. You can save it at the bank. You can save it in stocks. If you use a retirement fund for your workplace, they're going to put a portion into bonds. You can buy real estate and kind of save up your value. Bitcoin is just one more place to save.
Okay.
So 7 years ago, when I bought that Bitcoin, I wasn't putting all my money in Bitcoin. I'm not the kind of person that just spends my money down to zero after every payday. I save it in various forms. So I saved that $50 and it turned into $10,000.
And the Bitcoin. Wow, that was smart.
Yeah. Now I'm not saying that's going to happen to the next person who saves $50. It can go down. It fluctuates like the stock market. But I would say, first ask yourself, am I a saver? If not,
We can stand for a second if you want. Yeah. Take your time, take your time. So,
at the intersection, and there's a lot of trucks here. Where you can
okay, let's go. Let's keep walking then.
fog coming out of it.
Yeah, we'll go where it's nice.
So you want to first ask yourself, am I a saver? If you're not a saver, you really have no use of Bitcoin. Another question you might ask, do I need to buy anything illegal or some kind of service or product that's not compatible with the banking system in my country? And for most people, 99% of people, the answer is no, I don't need to buy those services. I'm not a customer of that.
Okay.
And if you're spending all your money after payday, then just drop it. I mean, maybe if you're a computer nerd and you just like computer shit,
Yeah.
then there would be a reason to do it. But other than that, I would say in the future there'll be more internet applications that are
Okay.
on the up and up that might be interesting and you'll need these coins for. But right now you don't really need it. But for the savers out there, I would say definitely save a portion of your money. The common advice is 1%. So if you're saving $100,000 in stocks and bonds and real estate and all that, to put $1,000 into Bitcoin,
Okay.
it's low risk. If it goes away, if you forget your password or if the market drops, you still have $99,000 left. You're still freaking rich.
Okay.
So I wouldn't go real heavy into Bitcoin. Because I've been doing this for a long time, I'm at 20% right now. But I wouldn't recommend anybody starting out to put 20% of their savings into
Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Just like $1,000, $500.
If you already have 100,000 saved.
Yeah.
If not, which is, we're talking about the elite of the planet.
Yeah.
We're not talking about the average viewer out
Yeah.
there. People just don't have 100,000 saved.
Yeah.
People are not like millionaires walking around. So in that case, if you have, let's say you have your car half paid off and you're working your way out of debt and you're renting or something like that, you could calculate your net worth. If your net worth is, say, negative $5,000, you don't want to be saving in Bitcoin. Just stay away from it. If you want to play with it, put in like what I call coffee money. If you're blowing money on lattes every week, or you're buying Magic gaming cards, or
Just wasting money.
just
well, not wasting, just
you're living your life.
Yeah.
And you want to take a comparable amount and throw it into Bitcoin, by all means. It's a hobby. You don't have to have money to spend money, right? Because we're all consumers. But I wouldn't be throwing a lot in on it. So I guess that's what I'm. When we were changing the cash to Bitcoin and then paying with Bitcoin, I wanted to think through that process. Like, why are we doing this? And for me, if I had no Bitcoin when I came here to El Salvador, I would just maybe do it to try it out, but I wouldn't like try to live for a week off of Bitcoin. But there's people that we've met in the hostel. There's a guy coming out tomorrow. People that have been into this Bitcoin thing for years, and they've seen their savings go 10 times, 100 times. And so they're out here trying to spend some of that savings that really didn't cost them anything years ago. But not everybody's in that position.
Wow. So one thing you said, I gotta ask you a question again about. You say, so if what do you think your net income has to be? You said again to invest in Bitcoins. That what you say? That's your opinion from.
I would say calculate your net worth, which means add up everything you own that's of value, and you can set a limit. Like, let me add up everything I own that's worth more than $1,000. If you get a PlayStation, you can skip that.
Okay.
You know, or maybe if you
Cars,
have
houses,
less money, you could say $100 is the limit, and then you count the PlayStation. I don't know how you figure it, but add up everything you own and then also everything you owe.
Okay.
And minus them and figure out, you know, what do I got here?
Yeah.
That's your net worth.
Okay.
And then 1% of that. So if you got $10,000, 1% would be $100. That's how much you should have in Bitcoin. It's like it's not much. But if you got 100,000, it'd be 1,000. If you got $1 million, you know, it might be $10,000 in Bitcoin. That would be, and not everybody's that way. I run 20%, but I started when I bought Bitcoin first. I bought 50 cents worth.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
you build off of that.
A day or two later, I sold 50 cents, and then I bought, you know, $4, and then I sold $2, and I you know, play with it.
Yeah.
But definitely don't take your tax return and just put it all in.
Put it all in Bitcoins. Well, you got people doing that.
People do that all the time. And if you're a gambler, you know, I guess look back on your history. If you're going to casinos and that's what you like, and you know how it feels to lose and to lose your whole paycheck, and that's okay with you, then by all means, you know, just be you. Be who you are.
Yeah, if you can live with a loss, if you lose.
Don't listen to anyone's advice, especially not my advice.
Yeah.
Like, I can give you the advice of the 1%, but you know, listen to your heart. And yeah, don't let anybody, you know, mess with you.
So start out small and build up.
That's what I recommend.
That would be the most logical thing to do.
I don't know if it's the most logical. It's my logic.
Yeah. Because some people can take $100 hits, losses here and there. Some people can take $1,000, $2,000 hits and don't even hurt them. But I mean, the day we living in with the pandemic and everything that's going on, you got to be pretty wise with your money.
Yeah.
Because there was people that didn't work for months and months.
Yep. There's a lot of people that speculate with Bitcoin. You know, they put it in and they hope it goes up in value. I don't really subscribe to that. I mean, I've benefited from it going up, but I don't think it's going to go up.
Okay.
It's like today it's about $41,000 a Bitcoin. I would say in the future it's going to be about 41,000.
Okay.
Might be more, might be less, but there's people that say, oh, if today it's 41, in the future it'll be $1 million. And I don't agree with them.
Because that's the big bandwagon now, and everybody's on this Bitcoin bandwagon. So I just...
Yeah, I mean, if you talk to 10 people about Bitcoin, you're going to hit completely different subjects. My thing is, I like to actually use these coins in El Salvador and being able to use it in a retail situation like McDonald's. It's a dream for me because I read about that being possible 8 years ago when I first got into this hobby. And now, you know, I can realize it. See that dream come true.
Dream came true, man.
Yeah. And I expect other countries will follow along. The thing is, Bitcoin, the technology can be copied really easily. And just like music, you used to buy big records and 8-tracks and tapes and CDs. And people have these huge collections. When you move from apartment to apartment, you're like carrying all this music with you. And now it's like all free. You know, a $10 a month subscription to Spotify. And you got, you know, a huge collection, more than you'd ever have otherwise. And money is going to be the same way. Right now, if you want to start a new country and you want to have money, you've got to make a printing press, you know, that won't be counterfeited. You got to make a banking system. You got to have trust. with Bitcoin, it's a new technology where all that is kind of free. It's like going from a record collection to free music on the internet.
Yeah.
So you had this cash from, dollars and euros. Imagine how much it cost them when euros hit the market. This was only 10, 15 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
They invented that currency, and it costs a lot of money. But now with the technology of Bitcoin, it's getting cheaper and cheaper. And I wouldn't say that we're there, but if you have a country like El Salvador, where people are able to acquire, their coin, electronic coin, and spend it, if somebody wanted to set up a new country or a new money system somewhere else, it's very cheap. The next McDonald's will just take this program and reuse it. So I think it will catch on more and more over time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, man. Thank you, Ray. Thank you so much for the information.
Yeah, thanks for letting me geek out with you. It's been a lot of fun for me.
Not a problem. You want to tell them about your YouTube channel?
Well,
No.
I've only posted a few YouTubes.
Okay.
Probably the most social media that I use is Twitter. So my name there is RAYMETZ100.
Okay.
We'll link it when we.
Yeah, when we get inside the house, I'll link it up with you. So I'll put all that in the description.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Salvador.
No problem. Peace out and more videos to come.
All right. See you later.
Yeah. Let them know your name. Let them know about El Salvador.
Son, originally from Philly. I've been in DC for a minute.
Shout out to DC.
Got curious about El Salvador. Hooked up with my man Philly Dime on his channel. Googled him. Came up. Well, I did a YouTube search. He came up. He said, hit him up on a message. He told me it would be a pleasant surprise, and a pleasant surprise it is. So you got to come check it out. And it's going to be a pleasant surprise, using his words.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice atmosphere, nice vibe.
Yeah.
The weather's tremendous, and everything is close within 4 hours. So check it out.
Yeah, they
Check it
said,
out.
what you say is going to be the next Singapore? You feel like it's going to be the next Singapore of...
Because of the crypto hype, and foreign investors are going to be here. They got the beach line. It's prime for investing anyway. It's already developed, but yeah, I think it's going to be the next Singapore.
That's what's up, man. Yeah. My boy from Philly. We're in DC now.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
all.
DC.
Yeah.
So that's what's up. That's what's up. And I appreciate you taking the time to hang out with me and touch bases. It ain't that many of us here, like you said.
It's not
so
the many.
when you walk around, you definitely gonna get that celebrity look.
Yeah.
Gotta have some swag about you. Gotta have some wits about you, and it's gonna be a pleasant surprise.
Oh yeah.
That's for the cameras.